said you want me to do what? Lay on the bed and do what?
I've been throw up the sex in and I can push you in.
Twin, where have you been? Nobody knows. Y'all, what is up? Welcome back to OBH, the Shenanigans. And do I look official or do I look official? Okay, but welcome to episode 7 of OBH, the Shenanigans, or is this episode 8? Girl, I done lost track of what episode we on, but whatever. Welcome to the newest episode of OBH, the Shenanigans, and we are back. Okay, girl. Like when I say we back, because I keep forgetting. You know what? No, we're gonna go ahead and get right into this video. Today's episode of OBH, we will be talking about what's this little trend going around Facebook. Don't do wifely duties without a ring. Yeah, let's go on and get into it. Tell me how y'all feel about that. How y'all feel about these wifely duties without a ring? Because I'm going to tell y'all my opinion. And I know my opinion going to ruffle some feathers a little bit. And that's okay because, we can tussle. But I ain't trying to do all that because my opinion is my opinion. But basically, my thoughts on that, to be honest, like, my whole thing is, why would you even put yourself in a position to do wifely duties for someone you don't want to do wifely duties for? Like, that's my question. Because in the end, like, if I'm all about my man, I'm going to do whatever I want to do for him. If I want to cook, clean, wash dishes, wash his clothes, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So I don't really, and what technically is considered wifely duties? Like, what do y'all consider wifely duties? Like, is that just the stuff that we already do by ourselves, like without a man, then a man comes along and now we're doing that for him? Or is it like more? So somebody drop a comment. What exactly is wifely duties? Because to me, honestly, when I think of wifely duties, I'm thinking about the stuff I'm already doing. Washing the dishes, cleaning the house, washing clothes. It's no different from if I had a man because I'll be doing the same thing. So I don't know, like, what is wifely duties? But yeah, I wanted to, speak on that because I've been seeing that going around and I've been seeing a lot of, girlies agreeing to it. And the guy's like, well, no, no hubby duties without a ring. And hey, if that's what the girl's saying, that's what the girl's saying. So the guy's got to go too. You know what I'm saying? But for real though, like, how do you expect for someone to, or for your partner to know that you're the one if you're not already doing these things? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it in a way that if they're going to marry you, I expect them to know you inside and out, all seasons. Okay. But I'm just saying, like, how do you really expect for your partner to know if they want to marry you if you're not doing these things? And I'm not saying do these things just so that they can marry you. No, like, if you're going to do these things should be already natural to you. Like, to me, cleaning up, that stuff is just natural to me. So I'm not thinking about it when I'm doing it for somebody else. And that's just, I love doing for others. So that's just me though. So all of that comes natural to me. Same thing too. And I know y'all going to tussle me about this one, but same thing like with this 50-50 situation. I don't mind going 50-50 because I go 100 and 0 by myself, and I've been 100 and 0 by myself. So I don't mind going 50-50. I don't mind going 46. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a girlfriend, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Like, of course, some people going to say, well, because I'm young, but I've already went through that stage of living with my ex. I lived with my ex we lived together for 3 years, right? And in those 3 years that we were dating, we went 50-50. Didn't have a problem going 50-50 because I was saving money. So I didn't have an issue about that. Even after that, I had another friend that was also that we lived together, and we were going 50-50. Like, I don't mind going 50-50. Like, I don't really see what's the big issue about going 50-50 with your partner. Now, if the if the roles were a little bit switched, so if we're now talking about husband and wife, I still wouldn't mind going 50-50 as husband and wife, but I would definitely expect the man to take on the, you know what, I'm not even gonna say I would want the man to take on bigger bills, because it don't really matter. It don't really matter. Yes, I think I don't mind going 50-50. Whatever is going to save us money, that the money I can use for myself, the money you can use for yourself, like, I don't mind it. And like I said, because right now I've been going 100 and 0 by myself. So baby, you want to come along and go 50-50? Let's talk about it. What you want to do? Let's talk about it. Okay, gender roles or whatever. Most men are going to want to be the breadwinner and to come in and take over. And that's completely fine with me, because baby, if you don't want me to do nothing, baby, I'm gonna sit back and clean this house, scrub the walls, scrub the corner, scrub the ceiling. What else you want me to do? Okay, I'm just saying, like, if that's the mood that's the energy that you bring. Oh baby, what you said you want me to do what? Lay on the bed or do what? I'm just kidding, but no, for real, like, if that's the energy that you bring, like, that's the energy that you bring. You know what I'm saying? But also, at the same time, let's talk about it, because submissiveness. You want to go 50-50, which is okay, but you want me to submit to you. I can't submit to you when I'm already, baby, we're going 50-50. What is, what am I submitting to? What am I submitting to? But don't get me wrong, I don't think that there's a correlation with that, but I don't think there's a correlation with it, but that's just my mindset. Like, you talking about you want me to submit and we going 50-50, baby, we both working hard. Okay? But I think naturally, like, I'm a submissive girly anyway, so, but baby, like I said, I don't mind going 50-50, but you want to go 100 and I do 0? There's a meeting in my bedroom. All right. Okay, I really got off track, but back to the wifely duties with no ring. Like, I'm just really trying to understand that I would not put myself into a position where I don't want to do these things for the person that I'm with. Like, if I'm with someone and I know that there's potential in this person, and I see this person as somebody that I can spend the rest of my life with, or I see this person as my husband, oh baby, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. You want me to do what? And then do what? Oh, I got it. I'll do it. You sit down, you relax. Like, I think that's just me as a person, though. Like, I don't think that has anything to do with doing it for someone that I like or see potential in. Like, I think that's just me as a person. Like, me as a person, I'm just so genuine. I can be affectionate, but I'm one of those, like, even quick little short story, because don't get in my business, but one of my friends was like, he had hurt himself, you know. And my first thought, I'm like, well, what can I do for you? Like, what do you need? Is there anything I can do for you? Like, what can I do? But, like, I already had that mindset. Like, I have that for friends. I have that for family. I have that for anyone. Like, if you're upset, what can I do for you? Because I'm just that, like, my love language, like I said, I talked about it before in my previous podcast, but my love language for others is like giving, and not like physical, not only physical but mental too. Like, how can I physically be there for you? How do you, like, mentally, like, what can I do for you? And that's just me. That's just me as a person. That's not because I'm this, I want this person to like me. I want that person. No, baby. This is me 24/7, 24/8, whatever you want to call 365. This is me. This is who I am. This is the person that I've grown up to be. And I think it comes a lot from, because like my mom would do anything for people. Like, my mom would get the shirt off her back, and when literally I say the shirt off her back, my girl would get the shirt off her back. Okay, like, we were last weekend we did a little 5K or whatever, and we were walking, and don't get me wrong, the morning time it was a little cold, so I was at the house. My mama was already at the place, so I went to the house to go pick up my little sister or whatever. So I was at the house and I grabbed my mom's jacket, but my little sister didn't grab a jacket because she like, oh, it's cool. But to me, I'm like, I don't know if she considered this weather to be hot or considered this weather to be cold. Me, I was a little chilly, but to her, it could have been hot. So she didn't grab a jacket. So we got there and we went outside or whatever and started getting a little cold. And my mom, I think she had like a jacket and maybe something else on. But the first thing she did was ask my little sister. She was like, "You want my jacket?" I said, "Mama, no, I can give her this jacket that I have." Like, when I say my mama would literally do these things, like, my mom will literally do these things. So growing up and watching someone be a provider and just be a giver for anyone, like, anytime, literally anytime, that's where I learned it from. So now that's just me. Like, that's just something that I naturally do. I'm going to naturally be a provider. I'm going to naturally, be that person that's going to, hey, how can I help you? Like, please. And if I'm lying, if any of my friends watching this in my line, please let me know. Please let me know, because what can I do? Even if I got to be an ear. But yeah, that topic was going around, so that was just something that I wanted to, like, briefly touch on, because I want to hear y'all thoughts on there. And like I said, a lot of girls agree, and I understand what the post is saying. But my question is, why put yourself in a position to do wifely duties for someone you don't even want to do it for? Because if it's someone you don't even want to do it for, of course it's going to seem like a duty. It's going to seem like that. It's going to seem like a chore. It's going to seem like, oh, you're just doing this stuff for no reason. That's someone you don't even see a future with. So why are you in a position to do wifely duties for somebody you're not even trying to have a future with? But yeah, other than that though, y'all, so this podcast is a little all over the place, but that was the main topic. But y'all, so I deactivated my main TikTok with 54,000 followers, or maybe 58,000, either 58,000 followers. But I deactivated that account because I wanted to focus on, of course, my YouTube and focus on growing my backup page. But it's just so crazy because I don't know, it was something about it that I just needed a break from. And sometimes it can be like a little bit overwhelming with, people that's, as a girl, you'll understand, like, it can be over, the attention just can be a little bit overwhelming. So I really just needed a break from that. And I just wanted to focus on my YouTube and grow my other page, in which my other page is actually doing really good. I'm almost at 300 followers for that page. I'm trying to get that page at least to 900 by the end of this year, in which I know it will happen because I gained 300 in about 2 weeks. So I have no doubt that will happen. But it just felt so good to, like, it's just a fresh start. It's new faces, it's new energy. Like, I don't know. But I'm not, part of me was like, girl, just delete the account. But I'm like, no, because I can still use that page to promote my backup page, But it just felt so good. It felt so good. And y'all, I came from, I was just at the store earlier. And this guy, he was already in his truck about to leave because I saw him walk out, get in his truck, and about to leave, and I had just parked or whatever. So I got out the car. I went into the store or whatever. I see him come back in the store. And I'm like, I just saw you get in your truck and you was about to leave. So, y'all, he came in that store just to fake buy something. Or act like he was buying something. Just to say, you got a man, let me take you out on a date. And me, I have a little text now number that I like to give out because, you know, some people just can't take rejection. So I'm like, cool. So meanwhile, he texts us, and I found out that we have the same last name. And I want to say, baby, we can be cousins. We can be related. So instead of me just saying, oh, that's my last name too, I said, where you from? Who your family? I know it might sound a little bit crazy, but y'all be doing that. Like, I don't like, baby, don't get your hopes up. We got the same last name. We can be cousins down the line somewhere, baby, somewhere. But yeah, like I said, y'all, this podcast is a little bit all over the place. I just wanted to touch on those topics with the wifely duties with no rings and 50-50. I just want to see how y'all feel about that. Like I said, I know some people gonna tussle with me, but I don't mind going 50-50, baby. I don't mind going 50-50. Your girl going 100-0. And I mean, I'm making it. I'm comfortable, but baby, if I can be a little bit more comfortable. I did not like my top lock. And it's my thing green because it be sound like the battery about to die on my little smart lock. And if that's the case, I need them to go ahead and change that out. And while they working on that, they can work on my other stuff. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, y'all. So just let me know y'all thoughts and how y'all feel about this sound too. I just wanted to also test out this mic because I've been having this mic for a while and I've been like, I don't know what to do with it. I got this mic a while back, I think from Amazon, because I originally was gonna start a podcast, like I said, a while ago. So I've been had this mic. I don't know. So let me know how y'all feel about this. So this is just a rambling podcast. We talked about 50-50. We talked about our wifely duties. We talked about submissiveness. And we talked about just being a provider. We talked about all of that. So let me know what y'all think. And also, I believe the last question. What was the last question? Oh, my Lord. I should have been prepared for this. Y'all, I really just got back in. I got back in from eating. What was the last question? If I find the last question, I'll just enter it into here. Dang, it was on the Facebook dating podcast, y'all. Somebody let me know, what was the last question? I'm gonna figure it out. Whatever, I'm gonna figure it out. But I decided to go ahead and do this video because I know that Sunday is about to come around quick, and I need to go ahead and drop this video so I could go ahead and record another video. But y'all, what y'all want me to talk about next? Like, is there from the podcast I've already done? Like, y'all want me to go deeper? Y'all want some story times on the podcast? Y'all want to see me bringing some guests in? What y'all want from your girl? Because I got a couple people that's wanting to be a guest on my podcast. So we can probably make that happen real soon or whatever. Actually, you know what? Probably after my next two, you know what? No. I think after this podcast, we're going to do a vlog because next weekend, a lot of people really want to hang out next weekend. I don't know what it is about next weekend. And my birthday is in about 3 weeks, but a lot of people want to hang out next weekend. So I might just vlog that weekend. We gonna see. We're going to say, just say something. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in again to another episode of OBH, the Shenanigans. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow my Instagram at I'm Lady Stats. Go ahead and follow my backup TikTok page, which is Lady Stats for real. So Lady Stats FR or I believe you can just put at stats and or lady stats and it'll just pop up. But other than that, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I've been slacking on the captions. I've been slacking on the questions. Well, this is the only one I didn't remember the question for, but we gonna get it together. So other than that, y'all let me know what y'all want to see. Like I said, I might take a break after this one and post a vlog next week. But that way we can, the next podcast, we're going to probably have a guest on here. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a guest on here. I think I have about 3 or 4 guests that has hit me up. But I think the next podcast for sure, we're going to have a guest on here. We're going to talk about some stuff. So make sure y'all tune in, twins.